The sensex has gained close to about 725. But as we pointed out, the high on the benchmark indices was hit about 2 hours ago. So from that level, we have slipped a bit. And a couple of reasons why. One, HDFC Bank has been under pressure. ITC has seen a slip. And Titan Industries is the other one, which has seen a bit of a knock. Titan is now down close to about 2.5%. While in the last 10 minutes or so, we've seen the Nifty and the sensex stabilize. On the mid-cap end, it's been a steady decline. The mid-cap index is just up close to about 0.6%. So today, the gains have been led by the frontliners. The mid-cap index is underperforming. The advanced decline ratio, which in the morning was perhaps more in favor of the gaining side, 3:1, has now dwindled in favor of 3:2. So now you just have 3 stocks in the green for about 2 in the red. There you have those lines not converging, but the gap between the two definitely narrowing. Hi, Nigel. What are you tracking?
Well, we were bracing for a bit of a pullback from the kind of selling that we saw. And maybe the Fed, in the data points that we got on Friday, well, that provided enough reason to see that. So today we have a bit of a relief rally that's ongoing. But we met some kind of resistance at around 18,140. So that 18,150, that appears to be the near-term hurdle for the markets. Now, the IT stocks, well, they are leading the way. The Nifty Bank for the third consecutive day is out of form. It's underperforming what the index is doing. And that's going to be the big turning point, actually. Whether we can go back to around 18,300 or we make a revisit to around 17,700 odd. The Nifty Bank, for now, it's quite subdued. But let's see whether or not it can make a bit of a move. On the, on the broader markets, well, everyone's celebrating the Nifty is up. But the breadth of the market is quite weak, actually. The mid and the small cap indices, they're up 0.3%, around 0.4%, which is sharply underperforming what the headline index is doing. Is it taking a break? Well, that's something else that we should be tracking as well. On the options data front, the 18,100 call, well, big build-up is what we've seen out there. Surge in open interest premium around 70 rupees odd. So there is some writing that we're seeing at that level. And that reaffirms, that earlier comment that I made, that 18,250, which was rejected 3 or 4 times last week, that's going to be a big hurdle. On the downside, though, 18,000 put as well is seeing a good amount of open interest. At the start of today, the premium was around 150 rupees odd. So that reaffirms that 17,800, 17,850, that's the buy zone. One takeaway, though, from the Q3 operational updates that we have got is some of these stocks that are trading at elevated valuations, whether it was Bajaj Finance or whether it is Titan, the room for error is very, very limited. Titan in an uptrending market is still down more than 2% odd. So that's giving a sense that these richly valued stocks, they need to justify the valuations. Maybe they'll be winners, in the next few years or so. But in the near term, we could expect some bit of skittishness because of the elevated valuations. You guys.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Let's tell our viewers what we've lined up on Closing Bell today. M&M is one of the big Nifty gainers. Key takeaways from our conversation with the management coming up on the show. Telecom stocks